Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Proverbs 390. The proverb today is, that which has been seen cannot be unseen. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot? Do it right now. Let's get right to it. If a person says, that which has been seen cannot be unseen, it means that one has experienced seeing something that is so disturbing, repulsive, or harmful that one could never erase it from one's memory. Once they have been seen, or once they have seen it. Let's continue. One of the earliest citations was from a Canadian cartoonist, David Sim. Here is his quote. Once a profound truth has been seen, it cannot be unseen. There's no going back to the person you were. Even if a possibility did exist, why would you want to? So this one's actually even deeper, because here when they say seen, it's probably, maybe you find out something about the world, maybe something about history or religion, or something that you've been taught, or something about certain people or a group that is, really horrible or bad, and you cannot unknow it, or anything like that. Then we could say, we could use it this way. Let's continue. Second one, the female sci-fi romantic novelist C.A. Wolf also said this proverb. Here is her quote. What has been seen cannot be unseen. What has been learned cannot be unknown. You cannot change the past, but you can learn from it. You can grow from it. You can be made stronger. Okay, you can use that strength to change your future. Okay, very good quote. Again, this could be something personal, or it could be something deeper too in that book. Let's continue. All right, and we got 4 examples to show just how this is used. Here's the first one. He still has many nightmares from the horrors he experienced in war. What has been seen cannot be unseen. Yeah, we often hear about, some poor soldiers that come back and they had experienced some really, really terrible traumatic things of people being killed or blown up or raped, horror, anything like that. And sometimes, it causes them to have like a post-traumatic stress disorder. They might wake up in the middle of the night, screaming from dreams. They just can't get it out of their mind. So this is a perfect example of this. Number 2. She caught her husband cheating on her while he was in the act. She cannot get over it. What has been seen cannot be unseen. Well, this is terrible for any spouse. It doesn't matter if this is a man or a woman. If they came home and they opened the door and they seen either another man or a woman was, having some sexual intercourse with their spouse, so that they'll never get that image out of their head again. So that's what we mean. That which has been seen cannot be unseen. All right, number 2. I cannot get that gory horror scene out of my mind from that horror movie. What has been seen cannot be unseen. Well, to be honest, this is the mildest of the ones that are mentioned here. But even that can bother you sometimes. Sometimes somebody can watch a horror movie and still have a nightmare about it, that night or, soon after. All right, number 4. She came upon a dead body that was decomposing for weeks. She cannot get that image out of her mind. That which has been seen cannot be unseen. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.